Hey there, Instagram. Good morning. How are you guys? Just gonna pin a comment here. Okay. All right. So, welcome. This is Instagram, and it is Tuesday at 11:11, and I'm Claritha. I am the owner of Jade Path, and I'm showing up every Tuesdays to share a little bit with you guys about like a message for the week, so to speak. And what I want to talk to you about today is the practice of staying true to yourself. And what I've been seeing with patients since the last Tuesday live, with patients and clients, my Clarity Call clients, is the reaction to chaos in the world. And there is a lot of chaos in general, and people are feeling that, and they're seeing that sort of ripple out. Hi, Vicki. Good morning. Can't wait to see you. They're feeling that chaos kind of ripple out into their family relationships. Some people are seeing it come up for themselves and their personal challenges. I'm seeing a lot of this with people, especially in relation to their job situation. A lot of people are wanting to now leave the jobs that they've been in or the careers that they've been in because they're a little bit more dissatisfied lately with what's been going on. And then you add in the circus of the news and the distraction of politics, and all of that stuff is sort of there to sort of disempower all of us in our ability to choose. So why I wanted to talk about staying true to yourself is because I wanted to remind you, each and every one of you, that you are sovereign unto yourself, and you are very powerful. And there's, life kind of makes us feel like we have that decision taken away from us sometimes, but I'm here to remind you that is not the case. So sometimes we don't really pay attention to that, especially when things are going good. We're in a good situation, things are flowing, we're just like, yay, life is wonderful. And it's brought more to our attention when things aren't so great and we're struggling a little bit with the situation that we're in. And so my question to you is that when you are struggling, when you find yourself in a scenario where you're feeling a little disempowered and you're finding it hard to stay true to yourself, is that instead of feeling angry, instead of feeling sad, which I'm not saying to not feel your emotions, because I don't, I think that's important. I just don't want you to live in those emotions. But when you're struggling and you're feeling challenged, is there a way for you to still stay true to yourself and still honor your inner knowing, but maybe be a little bit more flexible to make the situation feel a little bit better that you're in? So you feel like you have a choice, which you do, but so you are connected to your inner knowing, but you also are remaining flexible. And in order to do that, most of the times it is, hi, divinely guided. I think it's Nancy. Let me know. I think your name is Nancy. But in order to do that, to sort of remain in staying true to yourself, you have to get quiet. And this is something that I talk about a lot. So if you've seen the other lives and you've seen, yay, I'm glad. If you watch me in the future, I'm always talking about getting quiet and finding time for yourself in order for you to see, in order for you to remember, in order for you to hear, and in order for you to know that, in order to reconnect with your interests for your highest and greatest good, because that's where the gold is. That's the magic. That is always our inner compass of how we can best navigate through our lives and our decisions. So imagine that you're a tree. I'm going to use a little imagery here. So imagine that you're a tree, and your roots are the deep knowingness and the deep love that you have and hold for yourself. So those roots are so deep and they're so strong that any type of inclement weather that may come through, storms that may come through and like battle the branches and like rip the leaves off the tree, rip the leaves off the branches, gale force winds, hurricanes, whatever it is, after that storm, after that situation, scenario has passed us by, the trunk is fine. The roots are okay. The trunk and the tree are still alive, and they will go back to thriving after that storm has passed. So that is because the roots, that knowingness, that deep knowingness that we have about ourselves, was there all along, holding us steadfast and steady with regardless of what was going on around us. So I encourage you guys to stand your ground, no pun intended, but stand your ground and stay true to yourself. That is so important right now. And you are more powerful, you are stronger, and you are more courageous than you realize. And cultivating that within yourself is going to give you so much more clarity and so much more wisdom about who you are as a person. Hi Meredith, nice to see you. And that is what is the most important thing that you can do for yourself right now, is to get to that place of inner knowing about yourself and who you are. So regardless of the chaos and the circus and all of the noise and distraction that is happening around us, you always have your inner compass to follow. And as you practice that, your strength will be, hi Kat, hi Peter, your strength will be growing, and your that the tree of the trunk, which I was talking about before, so those rings will just continue to grow and get stronger, and to make that tree trunk stronger, to make you stronger in order to weather any of the situations or scenarios that come into your life. So your strength is needed right now more than ever for yourself. There's a lot of shifts happening on the planet right now. People are starting to really wake up into their truth and to what is true. And so your strength is needed now for yourself, most importantly, and for your family, for your friends, for your community, and for the planet, because we are all in this together. And when you stay true to yourself, and you know yourself, which is kind of like going back to what I was saying earlier, there is nothing that you can't handle. So I just wanted to come on today and remind you guys of that innate power, that innate wisdom, that innate sovereignty that you all have. So is there any question about that? I liked the tree analogy. That wasn't really planned, but that just kind of came through. So that was sort of the little teaching for today, which if you just jumped on, it was about staying true to yourself. So if you were here for the live, thank you so much for being here. And if you have any questions, let me know. And if you're watching this on the replay, please list any comments below if you have questions. So it's gonna be a short one today because I need to get to an appointment. But thank you for being here, and just reminding you guys to stay truth. Listen to the replay. Okay, staying true to yourself, and that if you have any questions for me, please write them in the comments. I will post this in my feed once the 24-hour replay is up, and I'm also copying these onto my YouTube channel to watch whenever. So hi Tia, was just popping off now, but yeah, please watch the replay, and if you have any questions at all, any comments, I am happy to answer them for you. But have a great evening, night, afternoon, wherever you are, and I look forward to speaking with you guys and seeing you guys in the comments, and next week at 11:11. And if there's any specific topics you'd like for me to address, also put that in the comments, because I will work that into the rotation. So Sat Nam, and I will see you guys soon.